So what's going on, guys? It's the truck guy here. Wanted to get back to you with another video, and today we're taking a look at the Gerber suspension NXT multi-tool, 15 tools in one. So this is something that, I wanted to pick up for a little bit, but it is on the pricier side. It was 40 bucks at Home Depot. Luckily, I got it on sale for 30, so I couldn't complain. And when I saw that, I figured I've got to pick it up for you guys and check it out. So really, I like these multi-tools. I've tested out a few recently. The Leatherman Wingman, that was a good one. We also just did the Ryobi multi-tool on the channel. So these are fun. I like to have them, in a bag, in the truck, what have you, because they kind of serve different purposes and allow you to knock out a few different jobs. So let's go ahead and get into it and get it out of the packaging. So the Gerber suspension NXT, it's got the spring-loaded pliers, so right out of the gates you're gonna get that spring action. And while I do like that, the Gerber suspension really doesn't come together very well, so it's a little awkward in the hand when you've got it just in that traditional the pliers formation, because it really pulls away, and even with bigger hands you start to get into that kind of unwieldy territory pretty quick. So kind of interesting from Gerber there, but overall not bad. It's just if you've got small hands, this is going to be a really tough tool to use, because even myself, it already is, you've got a good kind of 1.5 inches there of width, and that's fully, compressed in. So a couple tools up top. You've obviously got the spring-loaded pliers, and then they're saying standard pliers. So spring-loaded and standard, I kind of view that as one tool, but that's, that's all good. We'll give Gerber a pass there. You've also got the wire cutter up top, so you've got 3 tools up top. Obviously the pliers is pretty nice. Once you've got it folded down, it is a lot more compact in the hand. So I would say, one of kind of the negatives is just how wide that pliers is in your hand. I mean, a lot of them come together a lot, they're a lot more slim of a profile, whereas the suspension NXT really is a large pliers. If you're doing fine work, this is probably not something you'd be looking for. So then we'll take out some of our additional tools here. We've got the Phillips screwdriver, and all of the tools use these 2 locking mechanisms, so they lock out, which I definitely like if I'm doing rougher jobs, or anything that I don't want something to fly back on me for. It's nice to have the locking mechanism. Then you just use two fingers on either side and pull the specific tool back. So then what we've got next is the awl, AWL, which is kind of like a scoring or marking tool. This is wicked sharp on the suspension NXT. If you guys can see that, I mean, that's kind of crazy right there. Definitely a tool that you don't want to get in the way of when you're folding it in. You want to be extra careful with that awl. And then I was actually having some trouble getting at this next tool, which coincidentally is right next to the extremely sharp awl, which is always a fun one. So we've got the ruler / file / I believe that's the medium screwdriver. So that's actually a good size, nice screwdriver, nice little pry bar. So overall I'm liking that, and it's a pretty clear ruler from what you can see there. You've got centimeters and inches. So yeah, overall it's a good side of the knife there. And then we'll take a look at the scissors, and this is a wonky scissors from from Gerber. You fold it out, fold it back, and it actually, feels good in the hand there. That's a nice scissors. Not extremely long, but that'll get some jobs done right there. But then you've got to fold it out, then retract it in. And obviously you just want to make sure you're not pushing in on, part of the blade there. So a little funky, but, nothing crazy from Gerber. And then we've got the small screwdriver, and then I think it's kind of like a bottle / can opener. So yeah, I think they're hooking us up with both in one. Certainly the top is a can opener, and I think that's the bottle opener. We'll come back to that. And then if we can get at, okay, now we've got if you can see that, it's the wire stripper, and probably again, that looks like a medium screwdriver, so maybe that's the medium, the other one's the large, but kind of another nice tool and pry bar there. And then we've got our knife, got some serration on the bottom to help you cut rope, things of that nature. It's a little slimmer than I would have thought, just given how thick this suspension NXT is. I thought the blade would be a little bit fatter and maybe kind of protrude out a bit more, but it actually is a very slim knife. I like the knife, the design is nice, but yeah, I think they could have probably maybe gone another 1/4 inch just to get you a little bit more girth on that knife. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the NXT. I guess I wish it would just come together a little bit more, and make it a little bit easier to hold on to. You've got a lanyard loop down on the bottom there. Overall everything feels good in the hand. You've got the belt clip on back, kind of a looser belt clip, but yeah, let's count our tools. So we've got 3 up top, and then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so I mean, I am counting 15, so we've got to give Gerber credit because they actually hit 15. I guess I'd probably dock them 1. I'd probably go 14 because standard and spring-loaded pliers are the same thing. We know that on this channel. Something fun that I wanted to try was the bottle opener. We'll go ahead and get that out, and then we'll pull out the Corona Familiar. Comment down below if you've tried this one yet. It's kind of like a Corona, but more full-bodied. I actually think it's quite a bit better. Takes a bit of adjusting because you're expecting that normal Corona, but then the kind of the full body hits you. But it's kind of a nice touch. So that interior bottle opener works great. Gets the job done. So cheers, it actually works. So overall, I'm a fan of the suspension NXT. It's not my favorite multi-tool, but you're getting 15 solid tools in one. And for $30, I don't know. The MT16 from DeWalt is definitely, I think, probably rivaling this, if not beating it out a little bit, just due to the compactness. This spring-loaded pliers is insane. I mean, look at that. It's about 6 inches when it's fully sprung open there. So pretty crazy from Gerber, but I like Gerber. Overall, the design of the knife is nice. The design of the multi-tool is nice. And that's going to go in the truck. It's going to go in the bag. Take it out to a field. You'll be happy to have this for sure. So I think overall I'd probably give it a B, if not a B+. I think Gerber is doing a lot of things right here, but I think Gerber could also have kind of pared down that spring-loaded action and the overall profile of the knife, or the multi-tool. I keep saying knife because we like knives on this channel. But that's it. Definitely pick it up if you're curious, if you're interested, if you enjoyed the review, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one.